Deontay the Bronx Bomber Wilder, WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
All right, man. They saying Deontay Wilder is coming back. He's also getting honored with a statue in his hometown. Now, Deontay Wilder was originally supposed to be fighting Andy Ruiz next, but I guess he told them that he wasn't ready to come back at that point, and you know. So they saying that he could be making his return now, and not sure Adam Konauki could be facing Derek Chisora sometime in the summer. I mean, Robert Laney is his Deontay Wilder sparring partner. I don't know if that will be enough. I don't even know if Deontay Wilder will still go after the WBC title. Tyson Fury said he's retiring, and 1 minute he getting drunk, getting carried out of the taxis, won't let him in because he's too intoxicated. Another minute, it's another minute it's another minute is he's and then the next day or a couple days later he's shadow boxing. So you just never know with Tyson Fury. And if Tyson Fury is going to be in the WBC, I think he should try his luck in the WBA. That's just my opinion. Or the WBC, WBA, WBO, IBF. He should, try his luck there, in my opinion. But ultimately that's up to him. And if Fury is retired, Mauricio Sulaiman is now talking about doing a tournament to determine a new heavyweight champion of WBC. So, usually guys of Wilder stature and his accomplishments don't do tournaments. But he says, certainly WBC President Mauricio Sulaiman said to Sky Sports about Deontay Wilder being in contention to fight for the heavyweight belt if Tyson Fury retire because he's number one ranked contender in the division. He said, I spoke to him a couple months ago, and he's doing great, and he's looking forward to reassuming his boxing career, Sulaiman said about Wilder. He said, we have 1 year to have the next mandatory, Sulaiman said, and at this moment, we'll wait for a decision from Tyson Fury, and then we will either do a series of fights, a boxing tournament, going into a final elimination, but at this time, we're going to wait. We don't know the specific circumstances. So, right now, this is how it measures up. Joe Joyce, I think he's fighting Joseph Parker possibly. Andy Ruiz is already fighting Luis Ortiz, who's not too far behind. So that would just leave Wilder and Frank Sanchez. And most of these dudes are affiliated with the PBC. Joyce, he's fought on some of their cards, I believe. Obviously, Wilder, Frank Sanchez, Luis Ortiz. So Joe Joyce beat Joseph Parker. They can go ahead and do a 4-man tournament. Which is, like I said before, guys like Deontay Wilder, in his accomplishment, usually they don't do tournaments. Usually that's usually not what they do. So I mean, it is what it is, but good that he coming back, and he actually got a statue that's being built to him, and they said it actually look good. A lot of statues don't be looking good and stuff of that nature, I guess, but yeah, he got a statue, and for all the haters going around saying that Deontay Wilder, whatever they want to say about him, that is what it is, but he still defeat the odds. He still became world champion. I don't see you, me, or them over there becoming world champion. So it's still an accomplishment. We see Erickson Lubin just come up a little bit short in his title fights. So it's still a degree of difficulty in winning titles. And that's what people need to realize. Everybody talking about he's born, this, that, and the third. Man, that dude came a long way just to jump in the sport. He makes mistakes. along the way, yeah, you know, some people say let the money go to his head and stop listening. But at the same time, a lot of y'all get y'all tax money, quit y'all job, and you know, y'all been stopped listening. But a tournament would be fire. But you know, would he want to hop right back into a tournament? I think so. Hop back into a high profile fight? I think so. Nobody want to go make the amount of money he made and start over for the beginning. But I don't think Tyson Fury retired. So I think he might take a couple contender type fights. You know, see what happened with Usyk, Joshua, Fury, and then get in where you fit in. But he can wake up tomorrow and say, you know what? I don't want to do this no more. You know, he can easily wake up and say, you know what, man, I don't feel like running. I don't feel like getting hit no more. And somebody did a very great job on that statue. You know, and it's bronze. So, you know, it's good to see, you know, communities uplift, you know, brothers and sisters and athletes and stuff of that nature. So, you know, good. Really, really good. So, I mean, ultimately, bro, you know, love to see him come back and fight Andy Ruiz. You know, love to see him versus Frank Sanchez. Love to see him versus, uh, you know, Joe Joyce. That'd be a good fight. You know, Dominic Brazil had a really good chin, but you know, and Wilder still got him out of there one shot. Even though credit to Brazil, he tried to get up. You know, but you know, I don't see a fourth Tyson Fury fight coming. I just don't see Tyson Fury. You know, he on the cusp of greatness, knocking at the door once again. He gonna slip and fall and not let greatness smack him in the mouth again. You didn't talk too much ish about Alexander Usyk, not to sit there and run the fade with Alexander Usyk. You know, so like I said before, you know, Wilder is what uh, Deontay Wilder is 36, 37 in October. You know, heavyweights age differently because they ain't got to cut weight, and he don't struggle. He don't struggle to make heavyweight. I mean, he don't struggle, you know, with his weight in heavyweight. He wide around 220, 215, 210. A lot of people say they like to see him go down to Bridgerweight and roll the dice there. You know, we got to understand too, Bridgerweight started off just at cruiserweight. WBC created cruiserweight in 79. You know, I can't say it really caught on, but, everybody else then, got into cruiserweight. Now it's Bridgerweight, you know, and, you know, I just think, good fights up there for him. Usyk, Anthony, Joshua, and even if you lose, that's a really good, lucrative fight. I think Joshua and Wilder is more lucrative, even if they both, Anthony Joshua lose, than Fury and Usyk, especially on this side of the globe. So, so like I said before, tournament, usually you don't see guys that's an accomplished as Wilder jump in the tournament. You don't. So, but honestly, we'll see. Um, but he might go different. Fury. I don't think Fury retire, so he might just hit a U-turn. He might just hit a U-turn and just then Wilder probably got to go another sanctioning belt body. Maybe tell Wilder once I get this belt I retire. Maybe they do it a fourth time. Not sure. Not sure. So I don't know, man. I'm good to see him back. Heavyweight boxing has been not exciting without. It's not been exciting without Deontay Wilder. Been nothing to talk about. That Wilder and Usyk fight. I mean that Usyk, Fury and White fight. That was just sloppy. So yeah, it is what it is. Good to see Wilder return. When he return with an opponent, an official date, we'll let you guys know. So shout out to him, man, and look forward to seeing him in the ring once again because the division is born without him. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. and the subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit on notification. Increase your chance of notification. Go live, drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal in the description. Hit my link tree up. You can find me from Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal there. Just comment, thumbs up the video. Check out the heavyweight boxing playlist. Let me know what you'd like to see him fight. I think Frank Sanchez would be an interesting fight, but Sanchez might make that a boring fight. So might get caught too, but very safety first. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Peace.